Goes down the ice. The goalie jumps 7 players.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Louisville Arena, where the ice is cold and the hits are heavy. This evening, Kent Sud meets the Lightnings. For the opening face-off to the final horn, let the games begin. So, Art, you think we're going to have a good game tonight?
That should be a really good game. Kent South has been on a bit of a roll. They got 2 ties in a row.
Yeah, they do.
They've been playing well. The last time these two teams met, Kent South won in overtime in the tournament for the title.
Yep.
So a little bit of resentment for Louisville.
Yep.
And here we go. We've got Gallant, Boucher, Poirier on. Gallant won the draw. Got it back to Schulten. He'll try to swing back. He gets it to Poirier. Poirier kicks it up, tries to hit Boucher. And Cormier tried to chip that ahead. And Louisville comes in offside.
Been looking at the standings. Kent Sud slowly climbing up in the standings, too.
Yeah, what is their placement as of today? Did you
Well, the last time we checked,
second?
Yeah, I tied for second. That's what it is. Yep.
Okay. So, Kent South could really use the 2 points. And here we go. Cormier chips that around and stopped at the point. Oh, and a shot right on. Schulten gets that out of harm's way.
Good read from Schulten there.
Yeah. And Schulten chips that off a stick again to the point. Oh, and that got chipped. Louisville's playing with a little bit more vigor here than the last game. So Kent South chips that off the boards and they get it out of the zone. Claudia goes on the forecheck.
Yeah, Lightning seems to have started pretty strong there.
Louisville chipped that back in the zone. Boucher has it. He starts heading up. Boucher. Oh, and that goes right off a shin, and Louisville brings that in. They send it in deep into the corner, and he's looking to get it to the point, and that goes right by him. Boucher on a foot race here to catch the puck, and Boucher chips that in the corner. He goes around, tries to pick it up. Brisson is with him. Brisson chips that off a stick. Brisson again has it. Brisson's got it out front. Oh, and he tried to hit McPherson. That goes off his skate. And Louisville gets it out of the zone into the neutral zone. Maye will come back and pick it up. Maye has it. He'll spin around. Maye chips that up. Tries to hit Gauguin. Goes by him. And Louisville will chip that up to center. And McPherson gets it. Brisson has it on his stick. McPherson chips that back to Desroches. Desroches hits Gauguin. That goes by everybody, and we get an icing call.
Started back in the Kent Sud zone.
Yeah, and 10:19 left in the first period. Now we've got the third line coming on of McDonough, Savoie, and LeBlanc. And here, LeBlanc will be taking the draw here. There he goes. LeBlanc wins the draw. Cormier picks it up. He's got McDonough with him. He comes out across center line. And Cormier gains entry into the zone. Shoots right on. And that comes out. Oh, and LeBlanc almost picked that up and got a shot on net. And LeBlanc chips that back. McDonough goes in behind the net. He tries to get it. He's pushed into the corner. And comes to the boards. And McDonough's going back. He's coming out. And here we go. Schulten chipped that over to Cormier. Cormier comes in again. Cormier shoots that right on. And we'll get a whistle. And we'll get a line change, and we'll have Gallant, Poirier, and
Cormier's got a nice shot.
Yeah.
No matter what position he's in, he seems to be able to
get
a good whip on that stick.
Good strong shot from the point.
Yep.
And okay, here we go. Boucher taking the draw. Boucher wins the draw, gets it back to Cormier. Cormier shoots that again, gloved down by the Louisville netminder.
Well, it was the right place.
Yeah, and we'll get a face off back to the right of Louisville. And Boucher again taking the draw. Boucher wins the draw again. Cormier has it, shoots that towards the net off a shin pad, and that goes wide. Poirier goes into his man. Poirier trying to chip it off the boards. Louisville chips that out to the neutral zone. And Gallant comes back, picks it up, and he sends that in a little deeper. Gallant going in on the forecheck along with Poirier. And again, Louisville chips that out. Schulten tries to send that across, and penalty coming to Kent South. Scholten tried to shoot that across,
Yep.
and it didn't go, and the Louisville player was going to go in on a breakaway.
Well,
penalty to
at
take.
that point, I think it's a good penalty to take.
Boucher either got a tripping or an interference. Hooking.
Yeah.
All right. So, Louisville will be on the power play. Gade for Louisville will be taking the draw here. And McPherson for Kent South. McPherson wins the draw, gets it back to Maye. Maye goes around. He chips that right out past the Louisville defender and straight down the ice. Louisville goaltender's got to come out. We got Brisson in on the forecheck. And Brisson chips that off his stick. Again, Brisson still has it. He goes in. Brisson goes off his stick. Again, Brisson shaving off a few seconds here. Deros lines up. He chips that right back in. That's back in deep. And that shaved about 30 seconds off the penalty. And Brisson again in with that big long stick on the forecheck. First comes across. He chips that off. And Godet tries to pick that up. And Brisson chips that back down. And Louisville sends that around. And there are too many men on the ice right now for Louisville. That didn't get called. And they shot that back in. McPherson, he goes for a line change along with Brisson. And we've got Poirier and Gauguin coming on. Aubé for Louisville's coming in. Aubé tries to set it up. He gets it across. Shot right there. Oh, and what a pad save by Cormier.
Nice call from Maya taking the body there. Make sure.
Yes, and Deros chips that around the boards, and Poirier is going in on the forecheck. Poirier goes in, and he had his player lined up.
Yeah.
And I guess that's called getting scared off the puck. And Gauguin in on the forecheck here. And Louisville gets that across, and in comes Mockler. Mockler for Louisville, tried to hit his man on the far side. And Kent South chips that out, and Gauguin is going hard for the puck here. And the netminder comes out and chips that off the boards. Louisville again coming in. And Gauguin on the forecheck, on the back check there, and Cormier shoots that down the ice. And 3 seconds left in the power play, and Kent South has successfully killed the power play. LeBlanc is in the corner. Savoie's coming in to back him up, and Cormier gets it on his stick. He shoots it in the far corner. McDonough going in.
That was a nice kill and penalty.
It was a good penalty kill. And Louisville chips that back out. Scholten, again, turns, and Louisville chips that in. Cormier chips that around, tries to get it to Savoie. Savoie has it there. Cormier comes back. Louisville still has it. Louisville coming in. Cormier comes back, takes the puck away from his man. And Louisville gets it right out front. And
good stick.
And Godin has it behind the net. Godin for Louisville. Scholten goes into his man. Scholten again trying to work hard there. LeBlanc going back. LeBlanc going in. He's trying to strip it there, but Godin's got that tricky little stick, and Cormier freezes it.
Good stick from Kent Sid there, making sure that none of these bodies are kind of in a position to take that puck.
Yes, and referee didn't see it, but Cormier, the netminder, took a little stick in the face there from Louisville. So
okay.
I don't think he was too impressed with that. So we've got Godin facing off against Gallant here, and Louisville won the draw, and that went off the post. And Maye chips that around. Clark for Louisville keeps it in deep. Gallant on the boards, and Maye. Gallant, he takes a hit from behind, and Kent South will get it out. Louisville chips that right back in. Maye goes back in the corner. Doesn't get it out, but they get a shot towards the net. That almost hit Godin. Deros goes around, picks it up. Deros comes across, hits Boucher. Boucher's coming in with Gallant. Boucher's going in deep. He's got it in the corner. He's got control. Boucher chips it around to the point. Deros chips it over to Maye. Maye shoots towards the net. And Gallant was going for a deflection there, and the Louisville netminder gloves that down.
All the shots from Kent Sid are directly aligned for the net, so it's just a matter of time.
5:19 left in the first period. And we've got McPherson, Brisson, and Gauguin on here. And on point, Maya and Deroche. Brisson takes the draw. Louisville wins the draw. They go around behind their net. And they chip it up and not out. Brisson's right over there. And one thing about Brisson, it's either his stick or his feet, but something stops the puck all the time. Brisson's got it on his stick again. Oh, and Deros just can't hold the line there. He gets it across to Maye. Maye chips that up. Oh, and Deros coming across. Oh, and what a pad save by Cormier. Maye, he tripped up a little bit there, but McPherson picks it up. He's coming in. McPherson gets it across to Gauguin. Gauguin chips that in deep behind the net. And Louisville tried to chip it around. McPherson stops it, sends it over to the other side. And Louisville tries to get out. Maye chips that in deep. McPherson takes a swipe at it, and Louisville will get it out. Maye will come back and pick it up in his zone. Chips it up to Brisson. Brisson is in. Brisson tried to chip that over to Gauguin, but that didn't connect. And Scholten picks it up. Scholten comes in. Scholten comes across the line. Scholten shoots towards the net. Oh, and that went right through, a little high, but not right on the net. And here we go. Savoie is playing defense there for a minute. Scholten comes back and picks it up. Scholten chips that in, just wide of the net. He'll go back on his point. And Cormier chips that back in. Louisville has it on their stick. And Scholten's got to move here. He's got his arm wrapped around the player. He's got to be careful. The player goes down. No arms go up. And Louisville again has it behind the net. And McDonough comes. He chips it around, tries to get it out of harm's way to LeBlanc. And they chip that pass to him. And Louisville will send that towards the net.
Nice move for me there.
Yep.
The effort showing. I mean, consider the effort showing.
It's coming around. Yeah. Still 3:33 left in the first period. 0-0.
If the efforts won't be high, they get a lot more shots on the net, on our net.
Yes. And Louisville, another shot towards the net. That's wide. And Giroux for Louisville tries to chip it in, but Maye will chip that out to the neutral zone. Here comes LeBlanc hard, and an icing gets called there. And there was a good race for the puck there, actually.
Yeah,
LeBlanc is moving pretty good. And here we go again. We've got face off in the same zone. And LeBlanc taking the draw here, along with McDonough and Savoie. LeBlanc wins the draw, but Louisville gets possession, chips that back in. Maye lost his stick. Godet has it behind the net. McDonough comes, chips it off his stick. McDonough behind the net.
Good body.
And good body there. McDonough goes around, chips that around for LeBlanc. LeBlanc will pick it up on the boards. LeBlanc will chip it out. And Louisville will send that right back in the corner, but Maye has time to pick it up. Maye chips that out. Tries to hit LeBlanc. Savoie there. LeBlanc chips it back. He was trying to hit LeBlanc. Maye, sorry. And Maye has it. Chips it off the boards. Savoie trying to chip it out. Savoie working hard. Gallant comes and helps him out. And we've got everybody there, and that comes out of the zone. Louisville will pick it up in the neutral zone. Obey for Louisville. He chips it up. Claudier steals that. Claudier goes around, and Gallant has it. Gallant gets it chipped off his stick. He goes in the corner. He's getting harassed by Godet. Savoie still has it. Savoie trying to keep it on the boards. He's trying to pull it back, get it out for himself. And Claudier trying to chip it out. And Godet gets it. Godet chips that around. Boucher's there. Boucher will keep it in. Boucher will pick it up behind the net. Tries to go around. And Louisville chips that to the far side. And Gallant goes into his man. Louisville tries to get it out just to the neutral zone. Scholten chips that back in deep. Everybody gets back on side. And Louisville tries to chip that out. And Boucher knocked that out of the air. Boucher shot off a leg. Gallant has it. Gallant shoots again off another leg. Gallant picks it up again. Gallant out front. Oh, and that gets chipped and just off the side of the net. Louisville again trying to get it out. Scholten. Boucher with a quick stick there. Tries to chip it off the boards. Cuts to the middle. Gallant comes. He picks it up. And Gallant has it behind the net. Gallant's trying to get it out front. Gallant chips it right out front, and Boucher couldn't get on it. Louisville chips that out. Cormier will come back and grab it.
A lot
Cormier
of
picks
pressure
up
on the
that.
opposite side there.
Yes, sir. And Boucher chips that across, tries to hit McPherson. And Kent South chips that back out, and it's in Schulten's feet. Brisson will pick it up. Brisson trying to hit Cormier. Cormier shoots that in deep. We got McPherson going around. McPherson picks it up on the boards, takes a hit there, a nudge, and Louisville will chip that out. And they chip it across, and Cormier has to turn around and go hard back into his zone. Cormier almost got tripped there, and Louisville picks that up. They get it to the point. Louisville shoots. Blocker saved by Cormier. McPherson just out of his reach. Cormier chipped that around. It comes out the center. Brisson will pick it up. Brisson grabs that puck. Chips that in deep. Gauguin is on the ice now with Brisson. And, they get it out. But Maillet will chip that back in deep. McPherson goes behind the net, try and pick it up. Gauguin, the winger, is going in the corner now. He tries to get there. And here we go, McPherson, and that is it for the first period, folks. And we'll get the shots on net for you, and we'll come back in a minute.
All right. So last period we had 7 shots for Louisville and 4 for Kent State.
All right. And McPherson took the draw there. Louisville won it. McPherson, that went off his body and stayed in the zone for a brief moment. And Deroche working hard to keep it in. McPherson doesn't know where it is. And here we go. Deroche chips that off his stick. Maillet chipped that out to the neutral zone. Bouncing puck. That'll come back. Won't have enough meat to get to an offside. McPherson comes in. Chipped off the boards. And this will come to Maillet. Maillet across to Deroche. Deroche turns around. Tries to chip it to McPherson. But comes back in the zone. Maillet chips that out to the neutral zone. And Gauguin has it. Gauguin turns. And Maillet picks it up in the neutral zone. Back to Deroche. Deroche stands. Hits McPherson. McPherson coming in. McPherson gets it to Brisson. Brisson shoots. That goes high. Gauguin tries to send that back towards the net. He gets shoved, knocked to the ground. Brisson gets that and just in front and nobody there. Louisville shoots that out. Deroche picks it up at the Kent South blue line. Chips that back up to the blue line and Savoie almost picked that up.
Yep.
And Louisville chips that in deep. Cormier frees it for a face-off.
Yep.
10:39 left in the second period.
I think it seems to be both teams are kind of playing it safe. You always tell Hoggy, dump it, go play
Dump
in
and chase.
Yeah, go play in their zone, and then try to make some momentum come out of it.
All right. LeBlanc taking the draw here. LeBlanc wins the draw, and Cormier comes and digs it out of his feet. Cormier on the move. He's got 3 men with him. Cormier going across the blue line. McDonough going towards center. Cormier across. Oh, and that just missed wide open on the one-timer. And Schulten has it. Chips that towards the net. And 2 good shots there. That would have been nice. That would have been nice.
Goal there.
And the concept was there, and Savoie was wide open, just didn't connect with the puck. Okay, McDonough taking the draw here. And here we go. McDonough wins the draw, gets it to Schulten. Schulten chips that to the corner. A little wide for Savoy to pick it up. And Savoy, McDonough gets it on his stick. McDonough fighting for it in front of the net. And LeBlanc chips that towards the net, just wide. LeBlanc again chips it out front. Oh, and Savoy just misses that. Schulten steps up. One-on-one here. Cormier comes across and he catches that with his skate. Cormier turns around, goes around another man. He's heading up, chips that up, tries to hit McDonough, and that goes by everybody. LeBlanc's coming in. LeBlanc's got it. McDonough in front of the net. They get it to him, and McDonough chipping away at it. Oh, and it comes out. McDonough takes a big hit there in front of the net, and Louisville chips that down. Deroche has got to move quick here. Deroche goes around. He's got a man on him. Deroche comes around, chips that up, hits LeBlanc. LeBlanc, oh, a little too hard for him to handle. Pass there. Yeah, a little too hard for him to handle. Louisville chips that back in the zone. Maillet will come back and pick it up. Maillet's got it behind the net. Maillet chips that around, hits Savoy. Savoy to Gallant. Gallant, he's coming up. Gallant chips that up. Oh, and he tried to hit LeBlanc, and the Louisville player was right there. This should be icing. And it is 9:03 left in the second period. That was a good flurry by Kent South there in front of the net. That was some good.
Yeah, they've been.
And the key thing there was they won the face-off. And when you win the face-off, you start getting shots on the net. You control the play. All right, Gallant taking the draw here. And he's flanked by Poirier. Oh, sorry, Boucher took the draw. And he's flanked by Gallant and Poirier. Louisville gets it, but Poirier gets it on his stick. Poirier's got it, trying to go around a couple of players. Louisville tries to chip that out, and Deroche sends that back in deep. Poirier going in, and Gallant will pick it up. Gallant, he tries, brings it out. Gallant still got it. Gallant trying to move around, gets it right in front, and Boucher was right there. Deroche chips that back in the corner, and Gallant goes around, and the winger was on the offside there, and Poirier comes back, chips it in deep. Gallant's right in behind the net. He's got it. He's controlling it behind the net. Gallant trying to hold on to it. And Louisville trying to get out of their zone. And again, almost got stopped by Boucher. And Louisville, that got shot wide. Deroche is coming over. He picks it up. He goes into his man hard, and Brisson picks it up. Brisson heading in. Brisson chips it back for McPherson. McPherson cuts across. Goes on the back. And the netminder was straight into the right.
I think he had that back of his mind just in case. That was a good read.
Oh, it was a good read. I gotta say, good truck tracking by that goaltender. All right, Brisson taking the draw here. Brisson wins the draw, gets it over, but the Louisville player will pick it up. They chip it out, and Schulten's got to come in hard, and Cormier is there. Cormier picks it up. Chips that around. Gauguin is there, and Louisville, that hit a player on the bench, and we'll get a whistle, and that'll come down in the corner just to the left of Cormier. And we'll have the same line. I'll stay out there, Brisson, McPherson, and Gauguin.
That's a good point. You win the face-off, you have a chance to you have the first chance to control the play. So.
Correct. Yeah, Brisson. Here we go, Brisson. And Louisville wins the draw. They get it back to the point. Louisville shoots that towards the net. Oh, and Godin was right there in front, but there wasn't enough meat on that. Schulten stops him in the corner behind the net. Louisville gets it back out front. They shoot that. What a pad save! Oh! Wow, he's nice there. I'm gonna tell you, gonna have to start investing in yoga for these kids with stretches like that. Brisson trying to work it off the boards here. Brisson moving ahead a bit. He's got Boucher behind him. Brisson gets it out. Brisson is coming out, and he loses it again. Louisville chips that in. Cormier will pick it up. Cormier, he goes around. Godin hits his man, and Schulten will chip that out. And Brisson on the forecheck. And this goes back, and right behind Cormier. Oh, and a pad save. Schulten had to come back, and he hits Brisson. And this hits Gauguin. Gauguin is out on the one-on-one. Gauguin coming in. Gauguin is right between the legs there. Nice little shot. Cormier comes back. He keeps it in deep. McPherson picks it up. McPherson chips it out. Oh, and that goes right past. And Deroche And a penalty coming to Louisville.
Yeah.
Interference.
I believe they
is the
took
call.
it it was in the helmet.
In the helmet?
Yeah.
But they called it interference, so
Yeah.
anyways, a bow for Louisville will be going off, and this will be Kent South's first power play. Let's see if we can make something happen here. So we'll have the line of Boucher, Gallant, and Poirier come on. Poirier will be taking the draw here, and on point we've got Cormier, and Maillet is a forward here on this play. Cormier controls it, gets it back to Maillet. Maillet chips it to the center. Oh! Poirier tried to do the one-timer, and it went in the air, and Gallant tapped it out of the air right into the glove of the netminder. So we'll have another face-off right to the right of the Louisville netminder. And Poirier again taking the draw. Louisville wins the draw. They try to chip that out. Oh, and Cormier almost held the line there. Gets it across to Maillet. Maillet back over to Cormier. Cormier, he'll take a few steps and chip that over to Boucher. Boucher comes in. Boucher getting harassed towards the net. Oh, and the bouncing puck just couldn't get control.
Nice Cormier coming out of there.
From the point. Another play. Boucher. Maillet. Oh, just wide. And again, Cormier stops it at point. He shoots it right in. Deflection. Gallant comes back, picks it up. Gallant chips that around, trying to hit Maillet. Gallant in the corner. Boucher comes and helps him out. He digs it out. He gets it taken off his feet. And again, that hits Gallant in the pants. Gallant has it. He comes right out. Oh, and tried to hit Poirier right on the side. And Cormier just backed up a little too much, or he could have held that line. Cormier winding up. Louisville trying to go for a line change. Cormier comes in, shoots. Pad saves, stacked the pads, and that went up in the air. Godet coming out, and Poirier chips that away from him. Louisville sends that down. 37 seconds left in the power play. Here comes Cormier, chips it up, hits McPherson. McPherson goes across, hits Maillet. Maillet coming in. Maillet's got a good strong shot.
Nice job.
And what a snipe. Yeah, he went right from the hash marks.
Hit the back of the net. I didn't know if it was in there or not.
Went right over to the goaltender's shoulder. And what a play. That started way back in the Kent South zone. Cormier picked it up, passed it to McPherson, a stretch pass, and McPherson hit Maillet on the move. What a play. McDonough taking the draw here. McDonough up against Godet. And Godet wins the draw. And Louisville chips that in. Maillet comes back and picks it up. Maillet chips that around, tried to hit Savoie. Louisville sends that in, and again, Louisville another big shot on net. And that goes over. Here comes LeBlanc hard. LeBlanc will pick it up. LeBlanc's got it. He's going in. And I'm going to say LeBlanc's really moving today. And Louisville will pick it up and come out of their zone. Louisville coming. They got to come across. They hit Godet. Godet couldn't control it. He sends that back across, and Savoie picks it up. Savoie gets it up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc hits Gallant. Gallant comes in. He was all alone. Gallant trying to find some place to go. He's got it on the boards. They'll get a line change. Savoie will chip it in deeper. And Gallant's got it again. Gallant goes across. Oh, Poirier just over his stick. Poirier sidesteps a couple of guys. Tried to hit Schulten, and that just went wide and out of the zone. Schulten chips it up to Cormier. Cormier on the move. Cormier chips it in. Gallant's got it. Gallant gets it across to Poirier. Poirier shoots. Right in the mask. Rebound! Boucher! Boucher right there for the score. 3:33 left in the second. Boucher was following the play, and that's what you do.
That was that was a really nice play there.
And I think Poirier's initial shot was right in the mask.
Yep.
And anyways, that was a good goal.
So anywhere where it's right on directly on the pads, you don't see it come in or the mask, you can't stop that rebound, right? So
and
crash that net.
Kent South working hard here, up 2-0. 3:33 left in the second. And we're getting set. Gallant facing off against Louisville. And Louisville wins the draw. They chip it back. Schulten's got it on his stick. Schulten chips it up. Hits Boucher. Boucher coming in. Boucher looking for another goal here. Boucher goes around, chips it back to Schulten. Schulten tries to stop it, chips it back. And Louisville get it out of the zone. Deland will come back and pick it up. Schulten tried to hit Boucher. That hit a Louisville player in the pants. And Schulten's got to come back and pick it up. He chips it back. And Louisville will send that towards the net. Gallant picks it up. Gallant gets his stick lifted at the last second. Schulten chips it off the boards and just to the blue line. Louisville will chip that back in. And no icing on that call. That went around and missed everybody. Boucher's in the zone. Louisville chips that around. Ibal for Louisville's got it. Brisson's on the ice, and Boucher ran interference there. And Cormier goes into his man, and he goes down. Louisville still got it. They get it out to the point. They shoot that towards net. Bad save, Cormier. And Louisville got it behind the net. They got control again right now. Gray for Louisville shoots towards the net. Oh, and that was going for a tip. And blocker save. Oh, and a glove pass by Brisson. And that'll come out of the zone. And a penalty, actually, for Schulten, isn't it? They're going to say he covered his hand, closed his hand on the puck. Closed his hand on the puck.
Okay.
And that's a 2 minute.
I think at that point it was a good penalty, Dave.
It was. Bad timing, though. We're up 2-0.
That time,
2 minutes, 2:04. 2 minute
Yep.
penalty, 2:04 left in the period.
Yep.
And we've got Brisson taking the draw here, and he's got Derush and McPherson along with Maye. Brisson. Louisville wins the draw, and they try to get a shot, and there's too many sticks in the way. Brisson's got it on. He chips that out, and that goes in the Louisville bench. And we'll have another face-off just to the left of Cormier. Brisson's got that big long stick. He was trying to bank it off the glass and kind of missed the glass. Brisson wins the draw here. Maye chips that, and it doesn't go very far. Maye still got it on the boards. Maye goes around. He turns, shoots it off the glass, and that'll get out of the zone. All the way down. Brisson's in on the forecheck.
We've been doing pretty good with the penalty kills. You just got to keep it up.
Yes. And Brisson, that was when he thought he was going to go left, and he faked right.
Yep.
And Louisville's coming out. McPherson blew a tire there at center ice. And Maye goes in. Maye takes his man hard in the boards. And that touches the netting, and we'll get a whistle and a face-off to the left of Cormier again.
Yep.
1:19 left in the penalty, 1:23 left in the period. And, okay, we've got Poirier, Gauguin, Boucher, and Cormier coming on. Okay, Poirier taking the draw. Louisville wins the draw. They get it to the point, chip that in, and there we go. Poirier gets that out and down the ice. Gauguin is going back for the forecheck. Gauguin, he's following his man in behind the net. Gauguin goes back. They chip that out to Godin. Godin, that went off his skate. Sorry, Gagnon, that went off his skate. And Poirier working hard here. Boucher goes into his man hard. Boucher was trying to cut the cross pass. And Poirier was coming across. And there we go. And Poirier will get that out and down the ice. 45 seconds left in the period. Whoa! And there we go. All right. And Louisville shoots. That goes up over the net. And Louisville's got it behind the net. Godin. That's all right. And oh, that hits LeBlanc right in the pocket. And LeBlanc's got to get off the ice in a hurry. Oh, and all right, we've got Gallant and Savoie coming on. Boucher still on for defense, and that gets shot towards the net. And again, no, they got 2 shots on that one. Boucher poke checks that off of Godin's stick. Boucher gets it, and that is the end of the period.
Good effort there.
And we're going to take a break and get the shots on goal. We'll be back.
Thank you.
All right, we're back. We're back.
So the shots on net overall are 15-18. 15 for Louisville.
And 18 for Kent South. All right, here we go. Maye picks it up on the boards, and Maye will shoot that back in deep. And Goguet is going in. Goguet on the forecheck, and Gallant's in there deep as well. And Louisville's got it all along the boards. Louisville's trying to come out. Pratty goes into his man. Louisville comes across. They shoot. That hits Deroche right in the pads. Deroche tries to go behind the net and grab it. Maye lifts the stick. Deroche, they've got it. Maye goes right into his man. He says, if I can't knock it off your stick, I'm going to knock it off you. And Maye chips that down the ice, and we get an icing call. 11-10 left in the third period.
Give it another start in Kent's zone.
And we've got...
Oh, Cormier's getting some of his pads fixed up there.
Yeah. Oh, we got an equipment issue. We got an equipment issue going on with the goaltender here. So we've got Boucher, Cormier, and McPherson on. Along with Poitier and Schulten. So Cormier trying to get his pads put back together. I think he had to adjust his skate, so you got to take your pad off to get that all done, right? And currently, right now, Kent South has only got one live active goaltender. The other one is still on the injured list.
Yep.
All right, Louisville wins the draw.
Make sure we take care of them.
Yep. They chip that behind. Schulten takes a big hit behind the net. Boucher lifts a stick. He starts coming out with it. Boucher chips that out to the neutral zone. And Poitier is in on the chase. Como for Louisville shoots that around, hits Gagnon. And Schulten chips that back in deep. He takes a little bit of a hit there, and we get another line change there, a couple of players. This comes out, and McPherson running some interference here. And here we go. Louisville trying to come out. They go to the neutral zone, and McPherson picks that up. McPherson chips that across to Cormier. Cormier chips that out to Boucher. Boucher off his stick, and LeBlanc is in the zone. LeBlanc is there. LeBlanc tries to shoot that towards the net. And Boucher goes over, tries to hit his man. LeBlanc picks it up, chips that back. And that hits a Louisville player, and Cormier will pick it up in the neutral zone. Cormier comes in, and Godet comes flying across and picks it up for Louisville. Godet going in hot. He gets a shot towards the net, and that goes wide. Maye on the boards here. Maye, he was in his man, and Louisville chips that, and Cormier gloves that down and gives it to Cormier, the defenseman. Cormier, the defenseman, still has it on his stick, and Gallant will pick it up. Gallant, oh, and Cormier goes into his man. Gallant up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc over, tries to hit Gallant. Oh, and he put it right across to Savoie. And Gallant's there. Savoie going along the boards. Gallant fishes that out. They're still fighting for it along the boards. LeBlanc into his man, and Dedos will pick it up. Dedos shoots that back in. 9:20 left in the third period. And here we go, Savoie. Maye shoots. Oh, the goaltender did not know where that was. He thought that might have
I didn't
slipped
think
by
he
him.
squeezed that post in time.
And yeah, he was a little slow getting over there. And here we go. We get another line change of McPherson, Brisson, and Gauguin. And Brisson will be taking the draw here. And Brisson wins the draw. He gets it back. Maye chips it off his stick, and McPherson's got to come back and grab it. He chips it towards center, and Maye's got it on his stick. He shoots that back in, hits Brisson, and that gets called offside. And they will have a face-off just outside the Louisville zone. 9:01 left in the third period. McPherson taking the draw. McPherson wins the draw, goes past everybody. Deros has got to come back and pick it up. Deros tries to chip it in, and Brisson picks it up. And McPherson's trying to fish it out here. And they're both along the boards, pushing and shoving. And Louisville kicks it out. And Maye comes across. Maye picks it up. Maye goes around. He's got two Louisville players on him. Maye takes a big hit, chips it on the boards, and that hits the referee and then up and hits the netting. And the puck actually came out of the rink zone, so we'll have a face-off just to the left of Cormier. 8:32 in the third. And here we go. We've got Boucher, Gallant, and Clavier on. Boucher taking the draw here. Boucher wins the draw, gets it over to Maye. Maye's got it in his feet, and Boucher comes across, chips it off, and Louisville chips it back in, and Maye chips it over, tries to hit the Boucher in the center, and Girard gets it doing, and he chips that back, and they get it over. Louisville tries to shoot that in, and Gallant picks that off. He's on the move. Gallant chips it across to Boucher. Boucher heading in. Boucher gets spun around there. Boucher chips it in deeper. McPherson will pick it up behind the net. McPherson will go around. McPherson looking for somebody to pass it to. McPherson chips it off the boards to Maye. Maye chips it in. And Boucher just out of his reach. Boucher's got it. Boucher chips it over in front of the net. Hits a Louisville player, and Louisville will come out of the zone. They head across, and a shot from the neutral zone, and Cormier frees that as the Louisville player was coming in hard.
Yep. I think it was a good call.
Yep. And pretty good intensity to this game. It's pretty good flow. 7:38 left in the third. And we've got LeBlanc taking the draw here. LeBlanc wins the draw, goes over to Cormier. Cormier tries to flip it out, and Cormier picks it up. Cormier's out on the fly. He hits LeBlanc on the move. Oh, and this is not offside. And they chipped that right up. McPherson, the shot on net.
That's a good play coming in zone. I didn't know it was tight.
It was tight on the offside, but we've got the professionals on the ice, right?
They did stretch the legs to make sure, but
yeah, they stand out. All right, here we go. We've got McPherson taking the draw here. McPherson wins the draw. LeBlanc right off the draw, shot towards the net wide. Cormier chips that back in deep. And Louisville tries to chip it out, hits Cormier. Oh, and Louisville chips that in. Godin could have been in behind everybody right on the fly. Savoie lifts the stick. McPherson tries to chip it out. Hits LeBlanc. LeBlanc shoots that in. And icing is the call there.
He's close. He was close, but I don't think it was fully on the...
He started his shot a foot before the red line.
Yep.
All right, we'll have a face-off just to the left of Cormier, 7:02. And we've got Brisson, Gallo, and Gauguin on the ice. Brisson taking the draw here. Brisson. Louisville wins the draw. Clark shoots out across. Louisville chips it back in the corner. Cormier chips it off the boards. Louisville back in, and Gallant will pick it up. He'll go around to the far side, try to hit Brisson. Brisson's got it. Brisson, he'll chip it around, see if he can hit Gauguin. Gauguin goes, he chips it. Louisville still keeps it in. Schulten goes into his man. Schulten chips it around again for Gauguin. Gauguin is off the boards here, and Cormier tries to chip it out, and Gallant will get it. Gallant will head out. Gallant across center. Gallant being hooked. And Louisville will chip that out to the neutral zone, and we've got a Maillet is on for defense, and Deros. Deros chips that around. Oh, and Maillet, Brisson and Deros both go into the man. Gallant back on the ice. Gallant goes around. Gallant's got it in his feet. Maillet picks it up. Maillet takes a double hit there. Maillet again gets a hit on the boards. Gallant comes back and gets the puck out. Chips it around to Brisson. Brisson trying to chip it off the feet. And Louisville's got it. Louisville chips that out front. And
good body for Maillet and make sure to lock that stick.
Got the stick out of the way. Maillet again lifts the stick. And Louisville can't stop that. That goes around. And that got icing. Kent South. 5:33 left in the third period. 2-0 Kent South. And we've got the line of Boucher, Platier, and McPherson coming on. And Maillet and Deros will stay on the ice. All right, Boucher taking the draw here. Boucher wins the draw, gets it back. McPherson chips it off the boards, but Louisville picks it up. Louisville comes out front, shoots. That hits a player, and nobody knew where the puck was. Again, the shot towards that goes off a skate. Louisville gets it out front again, and Deros will chip that down the ice. That won't have enough meat to make icing, and we've got Platier right on the hunt.
A lot of shots being blocked from Kinsey there.
0 for Louisville. Shoots, and Cormier scoops that up. Nice and we had a Louisville player hot right in front of him. And 5:04 left in the third period. And McKinnon taking the draw here against Boucher. And we got McPherson and Platier still on. And Boucher loses the draw, and they get a shot. Blocker save, Cormier.
That was a tricky one.
Platier goes around, he chips that out. That'll be icing if it makes it all the way.
Yep.
And it is. Okay, here we go. And we've got Gallant taking the draw here. Gallant wins the draw.
Shots on net so far at 22-18 for Louisville.
Okay, and Gallant comes out. Gallant picks it up. Gallant goes around his man. We got a 2-on-1 shaping up. Gallant tries to chip it across to Savoie. Savoie chips it in deep. And LeBlanc into his man. Savoie comes back, chips it off the boards, and Godet, that goes off him, and he's got it. Godet chips that. Oh, nice chip by Cormier. And Kent South will chip that out. 4:22 left in the third period. Gallant for Louisville picks it up.
He read that pass pretty well.
And Schulten to chip that in deep. Everybody's got to get on side and go back. Gallant. And they shoot that towards the net. All right, here we go. And Louisville chips that out to the neutral zone. Cormier will pick it up in the neutral zone. He'll come in. Cormier is flying in. Cormier looking for somewhere to go. Cormier goes behind the net. Cormier chips that right out front. Gallant. Oh! Tried to chip that over, and it comes out. Schulten will pick it up. Schulten off his stick. And that should have been offside. Brisson's got it. Brisson chips that over, tries to hit Gauguin. Louisville chips that back in. Cormier will pick it up. Cormier stopped it. Cormier picks it up. Gauguin hits McPherson on the move. McPherson. McPherson waft on the shoot-in. Gauguin chips that back out to Maillet. Deros has it. Dedos goes around. Dedos loses it. Maye goes into his man. And they shoot wide. And Ibao kicks that up, keeps it in deep for Louisville. Maye comes around. Maye chips it off the board. Maye again with Gauguin. And Maye. Gauguin. And Clark puts it wide for Louisville. And Brisson goes into his man. Dedos, that gets chipped over his stick. Louisville got it behind the net. And it comes right out. They shoot it out front. 2:27 left in the third period. And Maye steals that. Maye waiting for Brisson to come on the side. And everybody's offside right now. They're going to come back and get onside. All right, and they do. And Louisville comes across the blue line. Giroux for Louisville. Winds up.
Nice
off
block
the leg.
there.
Yeah. And onto the back of the net. Gets whistled down. And we'll have a face-off to the left. And here we go.
Cormier seems to be having a little bit of problems with his pad or his
Yeah. And Boucher taking the draw here. Boucher, Louisville wins the draw. Louisville chips it in deep. Godin for Louisville's got it behind the net. Godin looking for some place for it to go. He gets it to the point. Gray shoots. That goes to the far corner. And Louisville picks it up again. Louisville's got it out front. Oh, and that went over everybody's stick.
Yep.
Boucher trying to get it out. Dedos. Gallant shoots that down the ice. And 3-0 Penn South. 1:36 left in the third period.
Nice long goal. I didn't see they pulled their goaler.
I didn't notice that either.
I noticed when they scored.
Yep. Then we got McPherson, Savoie, and LeBlanc on. 1:36 left in the third period. And Louisville wins the draw. And Louisville comes in. This goes past everybody. Cormier steers that to the corner. And Schulten goes around. Schulten chips that, tries to hit LeBlanc. Louisville kicks that up in the corner, in everybody's feet. And again, goes off a foot. McPherson picks it up. He comes out. McPherson's on the move. McPherson chips that across for Savoie. Savoie goes tight on the boards, holds it in. 1:05 left in the period. McPherson waft on that shot. McPherson gets it across. LeBlanc shoots right on. We're in the last minute of play here in the third period. Cormier stopped that at the point. Cormier shoots that. Cormier, LeBlanc comes right in with the body there. McPherson will pick it up behind the net. And Louisville chips that around. 40 seconds left. LeBlanc goes back in with the body. Schulten stops that at the blue line, but can't keep it in. McPherson chips that back. LeBlanc going back. He chips it in a little deeper. And LeBlanc still going in. And Louisville got it in their zone. LeBlanc keeps it in. LeBlanc throw it in deep. 20 seconds left in the period. And Schulten will keep that in. 14 seconds left. And Gallant will go on the boards. Try to waste some time here. Gallant still keeping it on the boards. Time winding down. 5 seconds left. Gallant working hard. Gallant. Louisville chips it off the boards. And that is it.
Nice.
South gets a 3-0 win. Yep. Good game. And
that was a good effort.
Good performance and good effort.
All right. Have a great night. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.